Good people. It's Friday morning. Happy Friday. Dipping on some Longhorn. Look at that fucking dumbass bull. He does have a Longhorn. How's it going, everybody? It's still pretty early here in the meth end of town. Just a hair past 7, really. And, yeah. So I haven't been vlogging very much this week, as you can tell, if you pay attention to the channel. And be that good or bad. I'm sure most people don't really give a fuck, but for those of you who watch my vlogs, here's why. I've had a very busy week of adult activity. I don't mean porno acting. I'm trying to improve my life situation, and yeah, and if all goes well, I will effectively improve it quite a great deal. So the big crucial meeting concerning that was yesterday. Remember a few days ago I was dressed in a suit, so I had to go see my lawyer, stuff like that. It's all tied in to that. But whatever. That all is what it is, and it shall be what it shall be. But a funny story happened. A totally fucking typical Pat Walsh story, if you know me. Okay, so this meeting I had, it was in a hotel, in the meeting room in a hotel. I won't mention the name of the hotel or nothing. I'm not going to name any names, give any Easter eggs out on this, but it was a hotel in Peterborough. And yeah, so my meeting was supposed to be around 10, but it was like running late, so I had to hang out and wait for a bit, which is fine. But so I'm waiting in the lobby of this hotel, right near the little breakfast room nearby. It was early enough that it was still breakfast time, right? So I asked the fella if I could go get a cup of coffee and asked him where I could pee, and he told me. And so I did just that. Got a cup of coffee, I drank it, and a few minutes later I had to pee. So I went and had a pee. And, the key element of the story. When I was done peeing, I put both the toilet seats down, as put the seat down. I was always taught to put the seat down after you pee, right? And I came out, and I just continued waiting. And I was kind of zoned off in my own world, thinking about this meeting, because it was a very serious meeting I had, and just getting ready for it. And anyhow, I guess this guy working, he's, I don't know, whatever. I guess he went and cleaned the bathroom or something. And he comes out, and he's muttering under his breath at me, and he's like, "Oh, didn't anybody ever tell you how to wipe your ass properly? Didn't your mom teach you how to go I don't know." He said a couple things, and I wasn't really listening, but I realized, like, there's nobody else in here. You must be talking to me. So I looked up. I said, are you talking to me, bud? And he's like, well, yeah, I just had to clean the bathroom because you made a mess of the toilet seat. And I said, no, I went in and I had a pee and I actually put the toilet seat down. I didn't use, the toilet seat wasn't in the equation of what I was doing in there other than that I put it down to be polite. He's like, I just cleaned a whole bunch of mess off that, like, I guess somebody pooped on the toilet seat or something gross like that, right? And I was just like, I didn't do it, man. But he was very adamant, and he was very, I was there I wasn't a customer at the hotel. I'm there for a meeting. The stigma behind this meeting is pretty heavy, so he's just like, you're just one of these people. I won't talk about the meeting or anybody. You're just one of these blah, blah, blah people. And, learn how to use a bathroom properly. And at that point I got pissed off because, like, yeah, whatever. You can think what you want about how I destroyed your bathroom, and I'm sorry you had to clean it. And fact of the matter is the fact of the matter, but you're going to believe what you want. That's irrelevant. What bothered me was that he started dissing on me for why I was there. Because that's not right. And so I got really mad. And I'm a very calm person most of the time. But when I get mad, I get pretty mad. And I got pretty mad. And I put my fist up and I was like, I'll fucking fight you, buddy. If you want to fucking fight about it, I'll fucking go you. I'll fucking crank you one. And he's like, no, and he started laughing. He's like, no, I don't want to fight you about it. And I was like, well, then fucking shut up. Because I was mad, right? And then his boss, I think it was his mother, because she looked a lot like him. And she was defending him in a motherly way, or a parental way. But she came out and she started using the same, she's like, you just know your place. You just sit and wait for your meeting. I don't want to hear any of your bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. You learn respect, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I just waited, right? And I just kept waiting. And obviously this guy, like, he's working. He's got to deal with, like, I just had an altercation with him. He's got to deal with me standing there. You know what I mean? Like, if I was working, I'd probably feel pretty uncomfortable. So he went out for a cigarette. So I thought, okay, well, when he comes back in, I'll take the high road on this and I'll apologize, And so I did just that. He came in and I said, hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now. I'm here for a very stressful reason. I understand you're at work, and I'm sorry if you had to clean up a mess. I had nothing to do with it, but I'm sorry you had to do it. And I apologize for getting upset with you. And he just looked at me and he's like, no, you did it. And then he walked off. It's just like, you fucking prick, But yeah, so that, my point is it's not nice to disrespect people. That's what, I don't know. Even though I ended up getting all up in this guy's face, I wouldn't have done that if he didn't act like a dick to me. And, and even if he wanted to talk to me about whatever he had to do in the bathroom, I don't even know, because I didn't make a mess in the bathroom. I don't know what he cleaned up. I did not see a mess when I was in there, but then again, I didn't see a toilet seat. I just put it down. But it's funny, 10-minute talk about toilet seats. Fucking typical, eh? But yeah, he could have come out and said, excuse me, sir. He could have expressed his, upsettedness in a way other than belittling me for being there, for why I was there. And, like, that's what I mean. Like, when it's like the stigma of being poor, right? When you're waiting in a food bank lineup, it's no fun, you feel poor when you're doing it, right? And people yelling shit at you when they drive by, which happens. It feels like shit, right? Same with any situation like that, I was there due to reasons of poverty and illness, and fucking people are getting all up in my face on that. I didn't like it. But anyhow, that's my big story. Happy Friday, everybody. On the good thing, things might be looking up for old Dirty here. But you never know. I don't know until you get there. But until you do get there, be well, stay free, always be you, and always be the best you can be. And I'll see you soon.